Which operation was launched by the Indian Army's Trishakti Corps to rescue stranded tourists and locals in North Sikkim? Correct answer. B. Operation Himsetu. Operation Crackdown was launched by which state police to bust an organized cybercrime network? Correct answer. C. Telangana Police. Which operation was launched by the Indian Navy to ensure the security of oil and gas vessels coming to India via the Strait of Hormuz? Correct answer. D. Operation Urja Suraksha. Operation Trishi was launched to eliminate terrorist activities in which district of Jammu or Kashmir? Correct answer. B. Kishtwar. Operation Epic Fury was launched by the USA to destroy the nuclear and military infrastructure of which country? Correct answer. D. Iran. In which state was Operation Meghburu launched against Naxalites in the Saranda and Kolhan forests? Correct answer. B. Jharkhand. Which operation was initiated by the central government for the safe return of Indians stranded in Iran amid violent protests? Correct answer. A. Operation Swadesh. Under Operation Absolute Resolve, the US Delta Force arrested Nicolas Maduro, the president of which country? Correct answer. C. Venezuela. Operation Crystal Fortress was launched by the NCB and Delhi police to eliminate which type of syndicate? Correct answer. B. Drug syndicates. Under Operation Hawkeye, the US military conducted airstrikes targeting ISIS bases in which country? Correct answer. C. Syria. Which operation was launched by the Indian government to provide relief and rescue to the people of Sri Lanka affected by cyclone Ditwa? Correct answer. C. Operation Sagar Bandhu. Which agency launched Operation Hawk to dismantle cybercrime networks involved in online child sexual abuse? Correct answer. A. CBI. Operation White Cauldron is a major nationwide anti-narcotics campaign launched by which organization? Correct answer. D. Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, DRI. Which country launched Operation Southern Spear to dismantle narco-terrorist networks and combat drug trafficking? Correct answer. B. USA. Operation Fire Trail was launched in India to prevent the illegal smuggling of what? Correct answer. D. Chinese firecrackers. Operation Black Forest, the largest anti-Naxal operation in the region, was conducted on the Karenguta Hills at the border of which two states? Correct answer. B. Chhattisgarh and Telangana. Under Operation Mahadev, the Indian Army eliminated 3 terrorists in the Lidwas area of which city? Correct answer. C. Srinagar. Which state's police force rescued 7,600 children from exploitation under Operation Muskan 11? Correct answer. B. Telangana. Operation Falcon was initiated in Assam to stop the illegal wildlife trade and poaching of which animal? Correct answer. D. One-horned rhino. Which state government launched Operation Kalnami against fraudsters cheating people by posing as saints or religious figures? Correct answer. C. Uttarakhand, which operation was conducted by the Indian Army to ensure the safe and smooth conduct of the Amarnath Yatra? Correct answer. B. Operation Shiva. What was the codename for the major US military strike on Iran's nuclear facilities on 22nd June? Correct answer. B. Operation Midnight Hammer. Which operation was launched by the Indian government to evacuate its citizens during the Israel-Iran war? Correct answer. C. Operation Sindhu. Operation True Promise 3 was a large-scale retaliatory missile and drone attack launched by which country against Israel? Correct answer. D. Iran. Which operation refers to the large-scale and highly coordinated military attack carried out by Israel against Iran? Correct answer. C. Operation Rising Lion. Under Operation Spider Web, which country launched a deadly drone attack on Russian military bases? Correct answer. C. Ukraine. What was the name of the mock drill conducted by the Indian government for civil defense in states bordering Pakistan? Correct answer. C. Operation Shield. Which operation was launched by the Indian Army to eliminate Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists in the Shopian district of J&K? Correct answer. B. Operation Keller. Operation Sindoor was launched by India to destroy terrorist bases in POK in retaliation for which terrorist attack? Correct answer. C. Pahalgam attack. Which agency launched Operation Chakra 5 to combat digital arrest scams? Correct answer. C. CBI. Under which operation did India send humanitarian aid to earthquake victims in Myanmar? Correct answer. D. Operation Brahma. Operation Devil Hunt was launched by which country to arrest individuals attempting to destabilize the nation? Correct answer. C. Bangladesh. The Indian government launched Operation Sadbhav to assist Myanmar, Laos, and Vietnam, which were affected by which typhoon? Correct answer. B. Typhoon Yagi. Which state government launched Operation Conviction to curtail cases of sexual harassment and religious conversion and arrest the involved criminals? Correct answer. C. Uttar Pradesh. Operation Rising Sun was launched by the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, DRI, across 4 states to bust a syndicate smuggling which commodity? Correct answer. B. Gold. The Indian Air Force used Operation Bambi Bucket to extinguish massive forest fires in which region? Correct answer. C. Nainital, Uttarakhand.